Enjoy, man. So, hey everyone, this is Lennart van der Ziel. I'm a high performance coach, and today I'm talking with our client Justin Darko, who made a big shift in the past months working with us. Justin is currently the owner of a successful FBA Amazon business, an e-commerce business. He's from Germany, and he's living full time in sunny Playa del Carmen in Mexico, enjoying his life and running his online business. And today I'm just talking with him about how working with us worked out for him and how he feels now, and what he thinks about our collaboration and what he can share about it with the rest of the world. So Justin, man, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Yeah, thanks, Leonard, for having me. I'm doing great. Hope you too. And looking forward to this.
Yeah, really looking forward to this chat. And because a couple of months ago, the world looked a bit differently, I think, for you when we started working. So a couple of months ago, can you share a bit more about how you felt and how your business went, and you on a personal level a couple of months ago when we started working?
Yeah, well, a couple of months ago, it didn't really look so sunny for me. I was basically before I reached out to you, I was in a kind of like in a hole. I was stuck. Really felt like I was not moving forward in life and in my business as well. Mostly also just felt very bad. Mentally, physically as well, and emotionally. So I was kind of like in this kind of dark spot, where I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, like, I just knew like, okay, I need help, right? I need help. And this basically pushed me into just doing something and getting that help. And I got it from you. So grateful for that.
Yeah. So glad we found each other. And already in the first weeks, I remember you made some remarkable changes and you shared them with me. Can you share a bit more about that? The quick leaps you already took in the first weeks. I think your day ratings went up to 10 out of 1 out of 10. You were 10 all the time. Even your girlfriend saw the changes.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Totally correct. Yeah. So as you said, so in the beginning, it was I just had started with having bad sleep, right? Having bad sleep, going to bed with many thoughts. I was in constant thought carousels. It was just very hard for me to get out of that. Every day I had like negative thoughts, and it was just eating me from inside, right? And over the period of our coaching, I just gradually felt like, wow, things are improving, right, for me. And starting to have a really good diet, really good sleep, better thoughts, the control of myself, control of my mind. And as you said, the people around me, my girlfriend, my brother, also witnessed that. It was like, wow, you're a new person, like you changed. And it's just amazing, like the progress, how quick it went. Really, I loved it. Like I'm still fascinated, to this day. Can't believe it, but really made a huge
because you made a lot of changes in the beginning already. You did everything that I asked you to do, and I think everything just changed really, really quickly, both on a mental, on a physical level, and I think also on a business level, right?
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. Not just on a personal level, but also in my business, because it was just like usually things are about like decision making. Like you have to make decisions. You have to see, okay, what do I have to do next? You have to plan. You have to strategize. But then if the foundation is so is fragile, then the decisions will also be fragile, so to speak. So for me, it was really like really, really helpful, to first focus on myself personally, with your help, with all the tools you gave me, with all the input you gave me, and just working on myself so much, this affected my business also positively.
Amazing.
Really positively. So I'm really happy about that.
So how was the rest of the journey for you in the past months? We had coaching calls, you had implementation tools, you had the performance tracker, we had daily contact almost. How was it? How was that combination of things for you in the past month?
yeah, it was really helpful. Like it gave me structure, so it gave me lots of structure. It gave me like a guide. I knew like, okay, I have to do this first, and comes the next step. It was like, taking me by the hand, so to speak. And yeah, it really gave me like clarity, like, okay, what do I need to focus on next? What is the next step? What is the next step, right? And because sometimes it's
Yeah,
like, you're so overwhelmed, you have so many things to do, you have tasks, you have to-dos, and then you do something here, you get carried away, you forget about the next step, and then so it really gave me
yeah,
like focus, lots of focus and clarity. Like, when the performance tracker you gave me, like,
yeah,
I think one of the most yeah, grateful things is about that is like the accountability, so yeah, having this performance tracker, was, and having this accountability, right? Like, we were working together, and I you know I track my progress, and then you can also see something there, give me feedback, and you see, hey,
yeah,
have you done this, have you done that, or don't do this, or do less of that, do more of that. This was really like, yeah, it was super, super, super powerful for me, and helpful also, along the line. And yeah, I'm just super grateful. Yeah, it really helped me in every areas, like business and also personal. So
yeah.
yeah,
And you also now you have more time for yourself, right? For fun stuff. I think you mentioned to me that you didn't even go to the beach that often, even if you live in Playa del Carmen. But now I
exactly.
think your weekends and are amazing, and your weekdays also have a very nice variety, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No, absolutely. I even forgot that. Yeah. So yeah, that's so funny, right? Because, like, I don't know, most of the yeah, probably most of your customers are like, in Europe, probably, or yeah, North America, like in colder hemispheres, and
Yeah,
would probably wish to be by the beach. You know what I mean? I mean, you're also
yeah,
living here.
yeah,
So and then, but then once you're here, then it's like, oh well, it's just out there, but you don't appreciate it anymore, or you don't really go there, But yeah, this is what I told myself, and I was like, no, yes, like, you know what, I'm here because of that, so I have to do that. Why am I not going to the beach, right? Like, I'm always complaining back in Germany, oh, I want to be in the warm weather and in the tropics, but
yeah,
then once I'm here, I'm not going there, right? And I knew, like, I'm yeah, sabotaging myself. So this also was really like a game changer, with that coaching, with that, help you gave me, to just kind of, yeah, do fun activities, do fun stuff. Yes, I have to work. Yes, I have to focus on my business. I have to do personal development and personal growth. But at the same time, I have to have this balance, right? And I think I didn't have that balance before I started, which was a huge problem. Which you told me that
yeah,
also, that, hey,
yeah,
you need to also have this fun time, this time to rejuvenate, to
yeah,
re-energize.
yeah.
So I'm really grateful for that. Now every
Um,
weekend I have things that I do that I love, and yeah, it's just it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling,
yeah.
actually. So
And before we started, you didn't have oftentimes the energy to do those stuff, right? Or you were so much in your head. Um, and
yeah,
so I think that was a big hurdle then back then.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that was also part of why I didn't just go out and do the things, because I was so consumed in my thoughts, and yeah, I was just going down this negative spiral, right? And it was just eating me, like, from the inside. And
Yeah,
yeah, there also, I think it really, really helped, like, the approach you gave me, in the coaching. So just being aware of my thoughts, and writing them down, and then flipping them into positive thoughts, and just become very present and aware. And yeah, which helped me a lot to be more present and in this
yeah,
life, and in what I'm doing. And also, if I do fun activities, to really be present there, and in those moments, and enjoying them, because yeah, that was
yeah,
basically a huge thing that I was struggling with,
yeah,
before the coaching, actually. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think that was a huge game changer. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's amazing to see all your transformations. I even see that you lost some weight. You just look a bit more muscular, a bit less,
Yeah.
uh, yeah,
Less.
fat. Yeah, and just
Yeah,
in a
that's
couple
true.
of
Yeah,
months, that's
exactly. A couple months ago,
amazing.
it looked a bit different. Yeah, was more, yeah, more
Yeah, puffy.
chubby. Exactly. Coffee had some more pounds, on myself, on my ribs. And yeah, no, for sure. Like, that also that's also what I loved in your coaching approach, that it's not only focused on the mental part, but it's like holistic, so yeah,
Yeah.
it also comprises all the physical well-being in it. And I think that was, I think it's, yeah, I, like before I met you, actually before the coaching, I thought like, well, this is important, you have to be healthy, but you can still kind of do it, you can still manage. And if you focus just on the 20% that gets you the 80% of outcome in your
Yeah.
business, well, that's fine. Wrong answer, like, no, it's I really kind of, that was a huge self-sabotage, and a big blockage for me, all this shitty food that I consumed before.
Yeah.
And I was just feeling bad, and also knowing that, it's linked to your emotions, right, and to the thoughts,
Yeah.
and this is also what, I became aware of.
What is your energy now? What is your, yeah, how is your energy now, or your physical well-being? Your energy, is it, how is it?
Yeah, it's I mean, it's high, it's constantly high.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, I have to have that little sip of coffee, and then, I have this short high, and then, it's just like, yeah, after that I'm just drained. No, it's just, it's a constant high. It's like yeah, I'm just high of life, and it's wonderful. Like, it's wonderful. I mean, it starts with the diet, I'm now, implementing with your help. And yeah, it's just, I feel amazing, I feel great, like, every second of the day. And also, yeah, before we started, like, I was just sleeping very long. I was like sleeping in, during the week, although of course we're working from home, but just to have this, kind of routine and have this rhythm, I didn't have that before, just sleeping. Well, today I sleep to 10, tomorrow I wake up at 9, next day I wake up at like 11, but then, once we started with this, and then, having this accountability from you guys, yeah, now I'm just waking up every day, same time, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes even
rise and shine.
Naturally, it's amazing. I get more done. Yeah, I love it.
And your stress levels, they were pretty high when you started. I think they got much better, right?
Absolutely. I think the stress level is nearly close to zero. Like, and even if it's there, sometimes, like, I become aware of it, and I have the tools, how to deal with it, thanks to your coaching. So, but yeah, it's like day and night. I can only say that it's day and night. Like,
and your confidence, what is it now compared to what it was?
Wow, my
Self-confidence.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I'm super confident, like, because, yeah, again, I mean, it, like, when we met, yeah, my confidence was probably close to zero. I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I'm very uncertain and all that. And I was just like, I know what to do. I have this clarity. I have this vision. I know myself better, and I know just what to go for. So, yeah.
Nice, man. So happy with it.
Yeah, me too.
And, yeah. And your business, what changed in your business? Because I think you changed. You put a lot more conscious focus into your business as well, right? Mm-hmm. Businesses, perhaps even.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure. So, yeah, that was also like one aspect, because yeah, well, like, a couple of months ago, like, it was like, well, it was running, it was okay, it was going the right direction, but then I kind of had difficulties to fit in and see where's my place, in this business, as I'm,
because you have the business together with your brother. Yeah.
Exactly, I have it together with my brother. Exactly. So we're two persons running that, and yeah, it's just like, now I have like much more. I'm owning my position. Like, I'm owning my position. I know, okay, this is what I'm doing here. These are my tasks. This is my area of expertise. And all that. So I'm very confident also in my not only personally, but also in my business. So that's a huge jump for me as well, like a huge leap. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So. And that, yeah, we start to see the first changes as well, right? In the outcomes, right? In the revenues, in the growth of the business. Exactly. Because you stepped in with much more force.
Exactly.
And ownership.
Exactly. Yeah. No, absolutely right. Yeah. So because that was kind of like, yeah, lacking a little bit, a couple of months ago, and now it's like more okay. Everyone's doing, what they're good at, and then we're helping one another, and there's more clarity. There's a real, yeah, there's just clarity and much more confidence, mutually in this business, not just like from one person. It's like it comes together. So synergies are now there,
Yeah,
and
yeah, amazing.
this kind of led to also letting the revenue skyrocket, so it's really good. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's such a. I wouldn't say it's a side effect because we also touch upon business as well. But I think you taking much more ownership with so much more energy just made a lot of changes because you're 50% of the company, of course.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think also your day got a lot more structure, right? Your days also with in terms of working before lunch, after lunch, having good blocks of work.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's a good point. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Like a few months ago, it was more like just kind of yeah doing how I feel, so to speak. So
Yeah,
waking up and then doing a little bit of this, doing a bit of that, just getting things done, and then hanging in front of a
yeah,
computer until like the day's over. So this is also a huge point, like in a for me, having the structure, like getting up and then having the okay, using the entire day, and not just because we all have 24 hours, and yeah,
yeah,
just using the day wisely, using time, the hours wisely, and yeah, it feels like I have more time, but I just have the same 24 hours. But yeah,
yeah,
it's just probably how to just with your help, how to like structure and really schedule that day,
yeah,
in a very
yeah.
efficient manner. So yeah,
It's amazing, right? You have time for yourself now. You have time for social stuff, fun, a girlfriend, work.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, so much like in one day, where before I thought like, oh no, I can't do this, if I have to work, I don't have time for you, I don't have time for that, I don't have time to focus on my hobbies, but yeah, I do have time
yeah,
for
yeah,
everything, and
yeah,
I'm doing it now, so
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You already said that your energy went up, but how about your emotions and your happiness and that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
It's pretty
well,
important as well.
yeah, no, for sure, like emotionally, and emotionally I'm much happier now, and also much emotionally much more like stable, I'm feeling
Yeah,
because yeah, well, a few months ago, before we met, actually, like that was the time I think I was like in this hole, like it's kind of depressive in a sense, and yeah, I'm just like feeling amazing. I mean, it starts with the food, with the diet, and just my
yeah,
energy levels are up, so it's not really like there's not even for me room to feel right drained, like bad or emotionally very yeah depressed or whatever. So
no,
it's
that
I'm
helps a
really
lot
happy.
certainly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So
Because you started eating really, yeah, you started eating whole foods and much less carbs and sugar, right? Yeah,
yeah, exactly. That was I mean, that was a big game changer. Like I would have never thought that, that cutting off of, with carbs, having a more low carb diet, and
yeah,
just eating more whole foods and more, organic.
yeah,
Yeah, just yeah, basically whole foods makes such a tremendous change. So I never
yeah,
had that basically in my life before. So that was like
yeah,
the first time actually, and
yeah,
I can just recommend that for
yeah.
everyone. It's makes
It's also
such a
an easy
difference.
way to lose some fat without just eating less. But
Yeah,
I think you
exactly.
you ate you ate a lot, right? Big ass salad with a lot of tuna and
Yeah,
everything in it.
exactly. And basically every day, this yeah, having this the same rhythm, at lunch, having the big ass salads, with yeah, with plenty of eggs and tuna and all that, I'm a big guy also, and need
Yeah,
lots of food. And I can just say, like, for anyone that
yeah,
says, oh no, I need my I don't know, carbs, I need my protein, or I
yeah,
need this and that and all that. No, this is
yeah.
I can assure you that like this
Yeah.
sometimes
Does it
it's
work?
like less is more, so it's just amazing.
Yeah, cool.
Uh,
And yeah, your relationship. So to start with your friends and social relationships, I think that also changed, right? The way you actually approach people now and how you carry yourself towards others and how you talk with others. I think and you also I think just now have much more social connections, more social time. Uh,
yeah, yeah, very true, very true. So um yeah, that's actually very true. Like I think that was like yeah, there was also I think initially when I reached out to you, like getting like a reason to first get together, and then later on I understood like okay, I can also receive help. But first I was like hey, isn't it good to bring people together as entrepreneurs? Sometimes you need this connection, but even to get that to that point, was difficult because as you said, like yeah, connections are definitely like, social connections are definitely now better, and it wasn't like that before, so I was more like
Cool.
kind of
Uh,
isolating myself,
yeah.
and yeah, so it was like just trying to control my comfort zone and not to go out, and that also changed tremendously now. Like I'm basically always going to events now, meeting other people,
Yeah.
being with other entrepreneurs, having talking about things, being with like-minded people, and yeah, that was kind of difficult before,
Yeah.
but yeah, that also changed now, and yeah,
And how does it
still
feel? How does it feel to be more like have so much connections now and fun stuff with people?
it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It feels like you're not alone. You're not
Yeah.
alone. You're not alone in this journey. There's people that understand you. And you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel you don't have to feel bad for yourself when being with others, or being around a circle of like-minded people. You can just just it is part of it. It's a part of life. Like this is how we are, human beings. So yeah, I feel amazing about it. Yeah, it gave me also lots of even more confidence.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Amazing to hear. And did it also have some positive side effects on your relationship with your partner, your girlfriend?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, as you said in the beginning of the call, like she also saw the change, and it's funny because
Yeah.
sometimes you think like, you you want like others to change, but then sometimes you see like if you actually change, then others will automatically sometimes change, if
Wow.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Beautiful.
that was just tremendous, like this is, I think this is, I'm really really thankful for that as well, because yeah, it's just like, well, sometimes it's like, it's you basically are a reflection of the outside world, and they and vice versa. So once you make the change, then it's everyone else suddenly changes, and it's like, wow, and they see the change as well. So I'm really grateful for that, and for sure my girlfriend also has seen a change and is happy about it. So this is
Really really happy to hear it. And your brother, he also now he has a much more powerful co-founder in the business as well, right? And just roommate, so to say, because you guys are living together in a nice place in Playa.
Exactly, absolutely. Yeah, he also for sure also sees the change, and it probably also makes things easier for him. Like he also feels like lighter. Okay, I have support that is like that is also confident in himself, and maybe it gives him also a feeling that he's not alone. So I'm really grateful for that also, because I didn't see that before we started the coaching and the journey together. So it's a big success point.
Things turned for the better.
Exactly.
And what would you recommend others in your situation to start the program with us, start the collaboration with us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would recommend this to anyone, like to anyone that find themselves in a place where they're like stagnated. They're stagnated. They don't know what they cannot see themselves in the future anymore. It's even exactly, like emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually as well. In a place where they feel like lost and helpless. So anyone that sees himself in this situation, I would recommend this for sure, because like sometimes it's like we don't want to get help. We want to do everything by ourselves, but it's just like that. Sometimes we do need help. And we have to be also open to receive that, because it will just affect everything in our life, and if you don't do it, it will affect everything negatively, for sure, and so there's nothing to lose. Actually, there is nothing to lose. That's all I can say. So
thanks, man. And what would you say to people that have the feeling that they are mentally and emotionally in a good place, but physically and on an energy level not? And would you still recommend our program, our work?
Absolutely, without a doubt, because like I think this part, even what I addressed earlier, like that you guys do it like very holistically, and then also including the diet plans, and also improving a person, or improving present person's health and well-being on a physical level. It was my foundation. I needed to start there. You know what I mean? Before I could even work on my mental issues and all that. So I think, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, the way you guys did it, like, and also one thing I can mention here, is like, not only, it didn't even only affect me, like your help, your holistic help, but it also affected like the people around me, right?
Yeah.
So that's an interesting part that I didn't even say earlier. Like, yeah, everyone else is also now into whole foods, and everyone is like feeling better. So
Well,
yeah, that's
everybody's eating differently right now.
yeah,
And
exactly, because they see the change in you and
yeah,
me, so they were like, oh, wait a minute, there must be something right there. So now, for like my girlfriend's also starting with this, my brother's also starting with this, his friend's starting with that. So yeah,
are they also changing their sleep rhythms and that kind of stuff, doing more exercise?
Absolutely. Like, everyone is now working out more. We're waking up at the same time, so it's not like I wake up in the morning now and my girlfriend's still in bed. No, we both wake up at the same time. And then now, as we are waking up earlier, my brother also wakes up earlier. So it has this kind of like butterfly effect. It's beautiful. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, didn't even know that. So it's amazing. I'm super grateful to hear this.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I can just recommend it, because this is the reason for it alone. Like, not just for you, but also for the people around you. So,
and the business, right?
And the business, of course.
Yeah. Wow. Can you just a lot of people that we are talking to online, or that see us online, they are wondering if they should get on a call with us, just an introductory call. So can you share your experience with getting an introduction call with us? How was that for you? A short call.
Yeah, it was amazing, because like, so what I liked a lot is that, because I remember we had like, I think we had 2 calls. So and the first one was just, I think, for you also to see like if you can even work together with me, and if you can help me. And then we had another one afterwards, to just catch up and dive a little bit deeper into the issues. And,
I remember.
So,
yeah.
Exactly. So, and I really like that approach. Like, it was, I would just, tell other people like, at least go for a call, because there you can just both find out, okay, hey, is there something that you can help me with? And also just to have some time to first, ventilate and to, open up a little bit, to give that space, not just like, I didn't really feel like it was like a sales call or something like that, and then now you have to make a decision, and then, do coaching. You don't even know what awaits you, so I already had kind of like an idea in that first getting to know each other call, I would say, how it could maybe, potentially look like, this coaching, and how you could help me, because it was, so to speak, actually kind of like a first coach call, right? Just that it was just, exactly. So then I could already get the feeling, okay, hey, you know what? Wow, this guy understands me, like they know my problems, so, but then I don't pay anything. I'm not really already like, accountable. It's not accountable, like I'm committed, I'm liable to you, you know what I mean? So that really gave me a really, really positive feeling, and also this feeling of trust, that, hey, these people know my situation, they can help me, but they also give me space to, think about it, and have my own, opinion about it. So that I really was appreciative of. Really good.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wanna add? Anything we didn't mention? Any last words?
I would just say like, probably like, this was so far in my life, like the best decision I ever made, for sure, like without a doubt.
Wow.
And, it's I would have never believed this, like, that's okay, and investing in yourself would make such a positive change. And I would just recommend it to anyone that has the capacity, has the financial capacity for this. And also, honestly, like, it's not, if you even compare it with the value you get, from it, then whatever you invest there is actually, it's literally nothing. It's virtually nothing, honestly. So it's nothing, actually. I mean, what you get out of it, for the rest of your life, like, it's so much more. It's actually priceless. So
life quality, new tools,
life quality,
business growth,
business-wise, relationships, social, relationships, growth, everything, like in every aspect. Like,
thanks, man. I'm really touched by these words. Really. really grateful to be part of this growth for you and this big step you took in the past month in your life. I'm really grateful that you also went all in and you did what I asked. And thank you for trusting me in this process. And it has really been a pleasure to work with you and to see you grow and to just do whatever I can to make sure you grow in all levels. It was also just such a blessing to get to know you on a deeper level as well as a person. And
likewise, man. Likewise. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Let's finish with these words. And thank you for sharing all this. Thank you for the past months. And I can't wait to see your future growth and to be a part of that.
Thank you so much, Lennart. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks to Growth Tribute. Really, it's life changing.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah,
Stay in touch.
All right, of course.
See you.